Hi, it's Tate from the Tate Nease Show, and today we're going to be interviewing
Ed Noser.
Ed Noser. Okay, and what's this called again?
This is the Extreme Weather Personal Shelter.
Alright, so we're going to be talking about the Extreme
Weather Personal Shelter.
Extreme Weather Personal Shelter. And what is this for?
For any type of weather, snow, wind, rain, or even in hot weather, we can roll up the tarp and we have a mosquito net.
Alright.
So regardless of what kind of weather, but also the terrain. No matter if it's mud or rain, snow or ice, or how unlevel it is, we can level it and be on any kind of terrain at any time.
Where have you taken this thing?
The farthest it's been is Franklin Island on the Missouri River.
That's pretty cool. Okay. So what? Do you have another name for it?
It's also called a rickshaw, but it's also my personal shelter because this is what I actually lived in old times.
That's pretty cool. And
it's 28 inches wide, 8 feet long, 10 feet with the handles, and it's 6.5 feet high.
And how heavy is it?
It weighs right now, when it's empty, it weighs probably about 75 pounds.
No, 75 pounds. Would you like to show us?
Would like to.
Okay.
This is the back. The back looks the same as the front, minus the handles.
So what about these wheels on it?
The wheels are trailer wheels that you would use on a light-duty trailer going down the road. But we wanted to put wheels on it that would be heavy enough to put anything on we wanted to.
So do they pop?
Oh no, these are solid wheels. They've been filled with the material where they can run over anything at any time and never go flat.
Will it run over nails?
Most definitely.
Okay. So how much weight can this thing carry?
Well, because of its structure, actually, it's made out of 2x4s and plywood. It'll actually hold about 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
So it'll hold a lot more than anybody wants to pull.
So what's about this backpack on it?
This is a what they call a marine molly pack. So it's a multi-purpose pack. On the bottom of the corners, it has 2 loops that I hooked this pipe in to be able to pull this cart. The pipe then is hooked, as you can see, with the devices that has a cantilever, so it's easy connect and disconnect. And then when I get in at night, I'll take this off so I can access the front.
It's pretty cool. And now who pulls this?
I pull this anywhere I want to go.
Nice. And so you just put on the backpack and start walking?
I sure do. You want to see that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great.
Would you look at that?
So now we're ready to go. Anywhere we need to. But like I said, this backpack is designed for well over 100 pounds of payload. And I have the weight balanced whenever I'm hauling the weight. And I can go in anywhere at any time. Wherever I would normally walk, I can take this cart.
So now we're gonna thank our sponsors, Craftsman Wrenches with the 8 that provided our microphone. So this looks like an old Western wagon from a long time ago. So where'd you get the design?
Well, I actually used 3/4 inch conduit and 1/2 inch black iron pipe. And if you'll notice, these front ribs are at an angle, just like an old covered wagon, to hold the tension going back and forth. And with a rounded top, so it can easily shed the ice, snow, rain. And we're going to be covering this with another layer for the roofs, so just have extra protection.
In the winter, does it get cold?
Well, in the winter, the only thing you really have to worry about in the winter is staying dry and out of the wind. So this is going to be our windbreak, and of course we got a good system to stay dry. And then staying warm is just a matter of layers of blankets. So you pretty much can stay in any weather as long as you stay dry, out of the wind, and plenty of layers.
So it would be nice if you went in, like, what kind of place would you stay, or no wind, and it would stay dry?
Well, if there is no windbreak, the tarp works really well for a windbreak. But if there is not, if there is a windbreak, just like if you can get next to a building or in the woods or something like that, it's just extra help. But we've designed it to where it can handle in any situation.
Okay, good. What do you do in the summertime when it gets hot?
I have a mosquito net that will also hang from these ribs, so that the tarp will be rolled up, and then all you see is a mosquito net all the way around this thing. So not only does it act to keep the mosquitoes off, but you have 360 degrees of airflow.
Now, what would you do when it's 0 below degrees? Now, how would you live in that weather?
Real easy. Again, just to keeping the layers. But then when it gets sub-zero, you always got to make sure your head, your hands, and your feet are warm. So if you can keep those three extremities.
Why is it so tall?
Well, of course, during the daytime when it's got bad weather, I wanted something I could sit in. For me to sit in a chair, and the top of my head is about 4.5 feet. The bottom part of this rib, when I sit in it, is about 5 feet. So I have just a little bit of extra space there. So I just wanted a place to sit in whenever it's raining or sleeting or something like this, and get out of the weather.
And this morning I was standing in it, and I'm only 4'8", so that thing must be pretty tall.
Oh yeah. The only bad part about it, of course, when it's windy as it is today, it really acts as a kite. Because these sides are flat, it catches a lot of wind. If these were more rounded, the wind would go around. But right now, it's really catching a lot of wind.
Thanks for tuning in to the Tate Nease Show. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And thanks again to Craftsman Wrenches for our microphone.
Thanks for watching. Please be sure to click the subscribe button for more awesome videos. Also, if you enjoyed this video, click the thumbs up. It really helps us out. Thanks.